And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. It is now time for round number 2 of the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series presented by Liddell Speedbowl. Tonight, we come to you live from the virtual Peevely, Missouri, here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, the home of the Ironman 55, as we get set for round number 2 of the series. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to wrap up qualifying with 20 seconds left in the qualifying session. We have a field of 48 drivers signed into the pits, all vying to make tonight's 24-car feature event. 40 laps is going to be the distance, so just a quick little information and how the race information is going to stand. So we'll have 4 heats, 8 laps. Top 4 will go through to the main event, and followed by 2 B mains. There'll be 12 laps in distance. Top 4 will make up those ones, and that will, of course, wrap us up for preliminary action as we get set for the 40-lap feature event. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 1. Your starting lineup is going to look like this. On the pole position, it'll be Brent Bullerman to the outside of the front row. Jack Stokes out of position number 2. Position number 3 will be Cody Metcalf. Out of position number 4, James Oliver. Position number 5 will be JJ Hamilton. From 6, it's Craig Plater. Position number 7 will be Joshua Walton. Position number 8 is going to be Russell Bonzi. Position number 9 will be Hugo Chevelle. Cooper Wilson lines up at a position number 10. Tony Walsh will start position number 11, and Zane O'Toole lines up at a position number 12. The first of 4 heat races on the program for tonight. Remember, guys, iRacing green flag will start the initial start of this race. Again, reminder, no clutch dumping either. Top 4 will go through to the main event. Everybody else will go through to the one of 2 B mains. And again, please do not wreck your car after the heat races. Thank you. Good luck. Hey, J-Dub. How are you, buddy? All right. A lot of black cars here tonight. People getting caught out with the rookie and the outlaw class. So hopefully that drivers over the next couple of weeks will be able to get them sorted out. We'll go through what is going to happen here next week, and then the following week after, and what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks. But here we go, heat race number 1. We are green flag racing down into Turnable 1 and 2. The Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series is underway for round number 2, presented by Liddell Speedbowl. 3 widers walk out. There's Josh Walton in that 81K. Tried to make the move on there on JJ Hamilton and James Oliver. And again, they'll go 3-1. Oliver's got the transfer position for the moment as Jack Stokes gets around the outside of Cody Metcalf in that number 18 machine, as we are going to complete lap number 2. I have no idea yet, Bryce. I haven't thought that far ahead. And here comes Metcalf. Oliver. Oh, look out, Oliver. Gets into the back of Metcalf, and we are going to go yellow. All right, a review of the caution. The iRacing 32 of James Oliver gets into the back of the 18 car, sending him around. He's already towards the back of the field, so go where iRacing tells you to. Yeah, I'm not too sure what track we're going to be running at next week, Bryce. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm going to take away the laps, and we will go 1 to green. Unless she's already going to be 1 to green anyway, but I'll just do it for the fun of it. Leader, this is where you get to control the restarts. Let's keep a nice tight restart order, please. Leader, it's your race to start. All right, Brent Bullerman, Jack Stokes, front row. Brent Bullerman has control of the field here off turn number 4 as we go racing one more time. 3 down and 5 to go here in the opening heat race of the night. The first of 4 heat races on the program, followed by 2 consolation races. Look out, 1 car around, and that's going to be Craig Plater in the 69 car. Right, so there was a 3-wide issue there, but unfortunately the car in the middle, the front end just got a little bit loosey-goosey, came up into the car on the outside. The 69 of Craig Pleather is going to be ruled at fault for that one. I will take the laps away, and we're going to go green flag next time by. Same thing again, Brent, restart is in your hands. So wait for the lights to go out on the iRacing.com safety car. That they will do right now. So we'll go 1 to green. So Craig Pleather been given the year well. So single file restart. A caution inside of 1 lap, which means we go consecutive cautions, which of course will in turn be single file restart. So Brent Bulleman, Jack Stokes, JJ Hamilton and Russell Bonzi going to be your top 4 as we go back to green off turn number 4. And back underway, and again, cars fighting for the inside line. As boy, I tell you what, Jack Stokes was making it work on the outside. Zane O'Toole now going to find his way to that 4th and final transfer position. Now going to come up to Stokes, but Stokes gets around Hamilton. Hamilton still working it down to the inside of the raceway, trying to follow Brent Bulleman, your race leader. Down the back straight away. Stokes upstairs, Hamilton down low, down into 3 and 4 we go. Twin sticks in the air, 2 laps left to run. Walton up to position, or back to position number 5, I should say. Zane O'Toole up to position number 4. G. Walton driving it deep down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 lap left to go for Brent Bulleman, looking to start on pole of tonight's 40-lap feature event as he works it down the back straight away for the final time. Checkered flag about to come out here in heat race number 1. It's going to be Brent Bulleman getting the win. Good battle for 2nd and 3rd, mind you. Very good battle there for the minor placings. So heat 1 results coming up on your screen. Brent Bulleman, JJ Hamilton, Jack Stokes and Zane O'Toole going to get the 4 transfer positions. Walton, Oliver, Chevelle, Wilson, Pleather, Bonzi, your top 10. Metcalf and Walsh off to the B mains. 5th on back goes. Heat number 2 will look like this. Cruz McVee lines up on pole position to the outside of the front row. Jordan McDonnell lines up at a position number 2. Nathan Vanderwacker rolls up at a position number 3. Jason Crawford starts position number 4. Position number 5 will be Luke Johnson. From 6 will be the 49 of Cooper Norman. From position number 7 will be Kyle Collins. From 8 will be Rusty Ponting. From position number 9 it'll be Jared Burns. Luke Kenny starts position number 10. Jack Dunn starts alongside Dean Powell in positions number 11 and 12. Those drivers in heat race number 2. About to get the 1 to green signal. Our drivers heat race number 2. Again, the first initial start is on our racing green flag. Reminder, no clutch dumping at any stage throughout the restarts or the starts. And please do not wreck your car after the race. Good luck, drivers in heat 2. We'll be taking 4 to the main event. All right, Cruz McVee and Jordan McDonnell on the front row. Vanderwacker and Crawford. Back to the 2nd row we go. Johnson and Norman in row number 3. Wait for the green to come out. There we go. Green flag goes out. We're underway in heat race number 2. And it's going to see McVee leading from Jordan McDonnell. Then you go back to Nathan Vanderwacker, followed by Luke Johnson trying the inside on Jason Crawford. And Cooper Norman trying to send it upstairs into turn number 1 and 2. Norman with a run off turn 2, but here comes Crawford to the inside on Vanderwacker. Crawford picks up position number 3, slides up in front of Vanderwacker, but no. Vanderwacker got back around the outside as the battle is on for 3rd and 4th position through turn number 1 and 2. Now throw in 5th because here comes the 49 car of Cooper Norman. All right, the review of the replay, the iRacing 9 car of Ponting slides all the way up into the side of Jared Burns, resulting in the caution. So, Rusty, you'll be charged with the EOL for that one, so you'll go to the back end of the field. I'll wait for the pace car to go around turn 4 before I give you the wonder green signal, but you might be coming to wonder green anyway. So, leader, you may restart any time in turns 3 and 4. This is your race to start. All right, here we go. Ready for a restart. Heat race number 2. McVie, McDonnell, Vanderwacker, Crawford. That's your top 4 for the moment. Green flag is out. We're underway. In heat race, back underway, I should say, in heat race number 2 as well. I got to say, McDonnell, a good start. Unfortunately for Vanderwacker, he almost got sent down to the infield. Then there might have been a little bit of contact, but Jason Crawford, here comes Cooper Norman. Kyle Collins goes to the outside. We are going to go yellow, I think. We do go yellow. At least I know exactly what I'm looking for. A run, not realizing he's going to get the run. He moves up. I think they were both going to drive away from that scene. Alright, so the two cars that come together looked like they were going to get off one another. Just as they did that, the car that was sort of 3 positions back from them just goes about running his normal line, and unfortunately the Norman car was just trying to get off the Kyle Collins car, and Kenny just sort of had nowhere to go. I'm not going to rule at fault for either one of those 3 drivers for that little incident. I believe that there was a number of different factors. So with that being said, I'm going to take the laps away, and we're going to go 1 to green on it where iRacing tells you to. What's that, dude? Where are you saying that dude from? Your house? Which part of your house? Your sim room? Or have you had a quick break? So 5 down, 3 to run. Cruz McVie gets a good start there from Jordan McDonnell. Nathan Vanderwacker again follows in pursuit down into turn number 1 and 2. Crawford has still got the 4th and final transfer position for the moment. Luke Johnson, Cooper Norman, as they continue it on. Vanderwacker was under some pressure there, but now applies the pressure to the back of the 34 car of Jordan McDonnell. White flag in the air for Cruz McVie. McDonnell in second, Vanderwacker third. 4th will be Crawford. Looking like Crawford more than likely will hang on as they come to the final 2 left-hand turns. Down into 3 and 4 we go. Checkered flag is out, and heat race number 2 is done. Heat 2 done and dusted. Bring up the results here in just a few moments' time, and there they are now. Heat 2 results coming up on your screen. Cruz McVie gets to whatever. Jordan McDonnell, Nathan Vanderwacker, and Jason Crawford will be your top 4. Those 4 drivers punching their ticket to the main event. Johnson, Ponting, Norman, Burns, Collins, and Kenny will make up the top 10. Dunn and Powell will obviously be headed to the B main. Heat race number 3 looks like this. Oscar Ames starts on pole position to the outside of the front row. Cody Malley lines up at a position number 2. Position number 3 will be the 26 car of Kobe Noonan. From 4, it's John Schultz. Position number 5 will be Brock Thompson. Position number 6 will be Reese Stanger. Position number 7 will be Lachlan Barbary. From 8 will be Taylor Wineland. Position number 9 will be Jack Walker. From 10 will be Jack Murphy. Position number 11 will be Clayton Wise. From 12, it's Blake Walsh. All right, Heat 3. Again, start is on iRacing green flag. Please do not wreck your car after the race. Again, a reminder, if you come down pit road, you are done for the heat race only. You'll have to come back and try your luck in the B main. A reminder, no clutch dumping. On that, good luck, have fun. So the lights are out on the iRacing.com safety car. As it's going to be Oscar Ames and Cody Malley on the front row. And we are on the way. Third heat race of the night, penultimate heat here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, as it's going to be Oscar Ames. Here it comes. Kobe Noonan down to the inside. A couple of cars getting tangled up there. Reece Stanger, Clayton Wise, Blake Walsh all involved in that, but again, we stay green. Our racing cautions. Thompson on the inside of Noonan. Thompson in that 61 car. Malley trying to come after Oscar Ames for the race lead. Schultz, problems there in the 45 car as Barbary goes on by, as does Taylor Wineland. Oh, Schultz around on the exit of turn number 4. He's already to the outside. It's fine. So he backed out of it, then he got a run. So guys, we're just having a look at the incident at hand. I don't know if Schultz could have done anything on that one. Tough decision on this one. So you got to the outside, that's fine, it's fine. Okay, alright, I'm going to rule that one as a racing deal. Alright, looking at the replay, that one is going to be more ruled as a racing deal. So drivers will get lined up where iRacing tells you to. Leader, your turn to restart anytime in turns 3 and 4. Good luck. So heat 3 about to resume with 5 to run. Oscar Ames says, okay boys, let's go back racing. We're back underway in your third heat race of the night. Still one more to come after this one. Gee, Cody Malley went right upstairs in turn number 1 and 2, and it almost cost him. It almost cost him 2 positions. In fact, it did cost him 2 positions at the line. Thompson goes to the inside. Noonan right through the middle of the raceway. So Noonan and Thompson, again, they resume their battle for what is now second and third after they've been battling for most of the race for third and fourth position. Blake Walsh has found his way to position number 5 of the number 10 car. There'll be 2.5 to go. Yellow is out. So he comes down the track. Alright, so the 2 guys involved in that one was coming down the track just to avoid a couple of slowing cars on the front straightaway again. No real fault of either one of those two drivers, so you just line up where iRacing tells you to. I don't think you guys should be coming to 1 degree now anyway, so there'll be no point in trying to take the lap away. But again, we've got 2 to run. Let's try and get this one in the bag. Heat 3, Oscar Ames leads from Kobe Noonan, Brock Thompson, Cody Malley. For the moment, your top 4, we're back underway. It's going to be Ames again. Oh boy, there's some contact for 4th and 5th position. Again, if iRacing doesn't throw the caution, and the guys got the white flag, so I can't really do anything now. Something to take a look at. Oscar Ames into turn number 3 and 4. Final time. Checkered flag is out. Okay, so we're going to have a look at, that'll give us an opportunity to have a look at that during the warm-up session. So Heat 3 results coming up on screen as it's going to be Oscar Ames getting the win over Kobe Noonan, Brock Thompson, Blake Walsh, and officially your top 4. Jack Walker, Reese Stanger, Taylor Wineland, John Schultz, Lachlan Marbury, Jack Murphy, your top 10, Cody Malley and Clayton Wise in 11th and 12th position. Heat number 4 lining up this way on the pole position will be Nick Ryan to the outside of the front row. Judd Minia lines up at a position number 2. Position number 3 will be Curtis Jackson. From 4, it'll be Trent Gosley. From 5, it's Riley O'Black at a position number on the inside of that third row. Position number 5, Brad Hill lines up at a position at number 6. Position at number 7 will be Adam Day. From 8, it'll be Max Norman. From 9, it'll be Corey Steinhauser. At a 10, will be Jeremy Kingsrod. Cooper Howell lines up at a position number 11. And Cole Ferguson will start from position number 12. Alright, drivers, Heat 4. 4th and final heat of the night. Again, iRacing green flag will start the race. No clutch dumping, no wrecking after the checkered flag, please. Good luck. Top 4 will go through to the main event. So, let's go back and try and have a look at this. Not a whole lot in that actually. There's just both drivers holding their line. Alright, green flag is out. We're underway. As heat race number 4 is upon us. Who will it be? As Nick Ryan going to look to lead. No, in fact, it's going to be Judd Minia to lead lap number 1. Second will go to Nick Ryan as yellow flag is going to come out. That's fine there. So that's going to go on the 11 car. Alright, so looking at the replay, the drivers were 3 wide for 3rd, 4th and 5th position. The bloke in 6th position comes back from about 9 car lengths back, hits the bottom. Again, it's his obligation to not hit the guy in front of him. So we're going to rule that on the iRacing 27 car for making the initial contact. Have a look what else happens here. So, and that comes courtesy of that piece of contact as well. So, alright, let's get lined up. Let's go what iRacing tells you to. Leader, you have control of the restart. Alright. Heat 4 resumes here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 here in Peevely, Missouri. Is Judd Benier facing some issues out, but as Trent Gosley goes to the inside, it's going to be Nick Ryan, Trent Gosley first and second, Benier back to Steinhauser. That's your top four. Hilda, Jackson, Howe, Dave, Ferguson, Keendrod, and Norman. It's still Ryan leading the way, watching Benier in position number 3. Oh boy. Now, this is a caution for something else, I believe. However, he might just get lucky here. So was the yellow out just then? Yeah, so the yellow was out there. And at that stage, his car is well and truly past that. All right, so that first bit of the caution, we're going to rule as a racing deal. The guy on the bottom got a good run on the inside. Again, the guy on the outside just sort of altered his line just a little bit. So that'll be more ruled as a racing deal. So the second part of that caution, seeing the iRacing 20 car half spin the car, you're going to line up where iRacing tells you to. So if that tells you second place, third place, otherwise if it tells you back where you are at the minute, just go back where you are, and you guys are 1 degree now. Again, leader, it's in your hands. All right, 3 to run. Final heat race of the night before our 2B mains. Green flag is out. We're underway one more time in heat race number 4. Oh, look out. We've already got a car around. So we're not going to penalise him for the moment because he was in line. However, Hilda was out of line from the initial get-go. Alright, so when we're at a single file restart, you should not be anywhere other than directly behind the car in front of you. So, first off, Hilda in the 25 car, you are going to go to the back. Seeing as though you want to break out a formation, and that was your fault anyway for the contact that was made with the, I'll tell you what car it was, with Cooper Howe. So you'll go to the back for that one. Again, guys, like I said, single file restarts. You can't go until the car in front of you goes anyway. So I don't know what you were trying to accomplish on that one, but we're 1 to green, by the way. Nose to tail on these single file restarts. All right, 2 to run. Final heat race of the night. Nick Ryan, Judd Benier, Corey Steinhauser, Cooper Howe, and we're back underway, and not for long because we're going to have another yellow. I just warned everyone about jumping out of line on the restart. We had the exact same situation again. Cooper Howey going to the back for one of two reasons, actually. First off, jumping out of line. When the car in front of you was mid-track, he decided to try and go when the leader went. I just said don't go until the car in front of you goes. And then also getting into the back of the the iRacing 2 car of Steinhauser. So all right, I'm going to take the laps away. We're going green now. All right, take number 2 of a green-white checker, but we've got 3 attempts. Nick Ryan, Judd Benier, Cole Ferguson, Trent Gosley, that's your top 4. Curtis Jackson rolling around the middle of the raceway to get around the outside of Trent Gosley. White flag is out. Jackson, after being penalised earlier on, has now found his way back to a transfer position. And Curtis Jackson has got some speed in the 11 cars. They work it into 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat race number 4 is done. Nick Ryan going to get the win. In heat number 4, Judd Minnie home in second. Cole Ferguson. We'll take a look at the official results here in just a few moments as we get heat number 4 results up on screen. It's going to be Nick Ryan, Cole Ferguson, Judd Minnie, Curtis Jackson, your top 4. Gosley, Hilda, Norman, Day, Keenjord, Steinhauser to the B main along with Howe and Olbach. B main number 1 lining up this way. 16 cars getting ready to do battle around the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. 12 laps, top 4. Josh Walton and Jack Walker will make up row number 1. Row number 2 going to be James Oliver and Reese Stanger. Hugo Chevelle alongside Taylor Wineland in row number 3. What's up, Harry? Cooper Wilson and John Schultz make up row number 4. Row 5 going to be Craig Plater and Lachlan Barbary. Row number 6 going to be Russell Bonzi and Jack Murphy. Row 7, Cody Metcalf and Cody Malley. And row 8, Tony Walsh and Clayton Wise. Reminder, you have 1 fast repair. Pits are open during the cautions only. If you come down pit road, you're more than welcome to use that fast repair. Every other rule you should know by now. I don't need to keep telling you guys on and off about what starts the race and what doesn't and where you should be. Remember, you can't go until the car in front of you goes. Whereas I can say that about 400 times and you still won't listen, but I'll tell you again. We get ready for our first of 2 B mains here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, and the green flag is out. And we are underway in B main number 1. Walt slides up. Walker quickly turned it underneath him. Now here comes Stanger. Down to the inside. Oliver looking down low. We are yellow. So he gets a run. I'm going to need a number of different angles. Oh, okay, so he just... Alright, this guy's just doing the right thing, trying to check up for the car in front of them. Unfortunately, we had one car go upside down. Again, he was just sort of the third car in, so... Again, no fault to anyone. We ruled as a racing deal. Hopefully you guys go into the pits and you are able to come back out. I'm not going to take laps away. I'll let you guys go whenever iRacing tells you to. Leader, this restart is in your hands. Okay. Turns out we may have that same issue. Yeah, I've got no idea as to why that is. So, oh boy, look out. Oh boy. Just be aware, guys, as we're yellow, do not enter the pits, okay? It looks like that we may have the same issue that I faced last week. I think it's something to do with an iRacing thing. If you go down pit road, you are not allowed to come back out. So, with that being said, I'm going to close the pits from here on out. So if you go in, your race is pretty much done for. I said, what's up, Harry? Now, I don't think he was involved in the caution. I need to have a look at... Oh, okay, he was, but... Okay, we're just having a look at this incident. I think he was already too far gone at that stage, yeah. Alright, so that one's going to be ruled on the iRacing 42. He just got loose coming off turn 4, which left, I think Jack Murphy sort of know where to go in that one. So the iRacing 42 car will be ruled at fault for that one. What's up, Harry? I'll wait till the pace car goes off turn 4 and then I'll one to green it. So just a reminder, pits are closed, okay? Don't come down pit road, because if you come down pit road, you try and get a fast repair or something like that. I don't know what iRacing have done, but turns out it's not letting us do fast repairs. So everybody keep that in mind, especially for the drivers in the A-main. Bailey, all you got to do is just send a league request to, I think it's 7590. I think that's what the league number is. Green flag is back out in B main number 2, so 2 down and 10 to run. Walker fending off the challenge. Yes, here comes. What was that one? Okay. Finding these everywhere. Oh. To the top. Oh boy, okay. Alright, that's going to go on the iRacing 19 car of Hugo Chevelle. So Hugo's going to go to the end of the line. Everybody else get lined up to where iRacing tells you to. I will want to green this right now. Search it up in the iRacing lead directory. Pretty sure it's 7590. If you look at the search bar, it'll say find a league, and then you do it that way. Alright, green flag back out here at the Federated Auto Parts at I-55, Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Walton leads the way from Walker. Oliver. Here comes Wineland and Plater side by side. Plater through the middle, Wineland on the bottom side. They're outside of that transfer position for the moment. Problems for, I don't know who that was. That might be Oliver who had the problems. Yellow. Clayton Wise around. Ooh. All right, that's going to go on Cody Metcalf coming down from the bottom of the race, or not from the bottom, coming down from the top, down into the side of Clayton Wise. So Cody Metcalf will be ruled at fault for that one. Didn't add any laps, so I'm not going to take them away just yet. So you guys should be on one to green. 7590, I think it is. Hang on, let me just double check that, Bailey. My league 7590 UDL AFSR is what the league is going to be called. So if you apply to that one, we will be racing next week. And you are more than welcome to join. All right, see Josh Walton in the 81 car. He's going to lead us back to the green once again. And not for long. Yellow is out. Alright, the RSC 41 car, Russell Bonzi gets into the back of the 25 car of Taylor Wineland. Wineland goes around. Rusty Bonzi will be charged with the EOL for that one. I'm putting this one to green now, guys. Or it might even be one to green now, but let's see if we can try and get some laps in. Outside pole car, this is your first warning about attempting to jump the start. There we go, green flag is back out one more time. We're back underway in the first of 2B mains. All problems, Walker, Oliver, again facing those mechanical issues. Oliver is going to go around. And now we go yellow. Jack Murphy around. Not his doing. All right, so two factors play into this one. The big thing was that I'll tell you which number it was. James Oliver, you blinked out from the middle of turn 1 and 2. More so towards the exit of turn 2, right up until when that contact was made. The inside car was moving up the track, and the middle car, again, was just trying to do the right thing on that one. Unfortunately, they can't see you when you're not on their screen, so you, unfortunately, with your thing, just hopefully it doesn't spaz out, but I'm not going to penalise any one of the two drivers that were involved in that one, so just get lined up to where iRacing tells you to. We're going to go one to green. All right, back to green we come. 5 laps left to run. Bit of a war of attrition here for this first B main. We've still got one more to come after this one. Again, a couple of drivers fighting for that inside line through 1 and 2. Jack Walker now with a run right through the middle of the raceway again. Oliver tries that inside line. Oliver and Walker side by side for positions number 2 and 3. Here comes Cody Malley on Craig Plater. Cody Metcalf. Here he comes Hugo Chevelle down to the inside, and Chevelle going to take out Malley with 3 to run at the line. All right, looking at that one, that is going to go on Hugo Chevelle. Chevelle, I'm going to ask you to park it up. There's two reasons as to why I'm going to ask you to park it up. First off, the contact was the two people in the one go, but also as you went to go around the 16 car of Tony Walsh, you drove straight into him as to God, no, unbeknown as to what reason. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to politely park that one. Again, Tony, just a warning, no retaliation. I know he come down into you, but yes, the 19 car is back in the pits, and we're going to go 1 to green now, guys. All right, let's try and get this one in the books. Josh Walton, James Oliver, Jack Walker, Craig Plady, your top 4. With what is going to be 3 to run. And oh my, moved out of the inside. Look at this, we go nearly 4 wide down the back straight away. Who's going to come out in the top 4 when it's all said and done? Cody Malley's found his way to position number 2. And we are going to go yellow. That all started, that first initial bit of contact all started with Jack Walker. And that happened in turn 2. And then some contact that wasn't Jack's fault, but those cars kept it going. But unfortunately, he just shot down to the infield and came down into the side. Okay. Alright, after review of the caution, the iRacing 18 of Jack Walker shoots from the top down to the inside. There was a car on the inside and there was contact made. Unfortunately, the car in front of them got turned around, but Jack Walker is going to be ruled at fault for that one. This is a very scrappy B-main. B-main number 2. I hope you're paying attention on what not to do in how to get around here. It's a very big track for these cars. When it comes to width, you can certainly fit about 8 wide in this one. Anyhow, 1 to green. Hopefully these are the final 2 laps. Excuse me. And get a nice big sneeze in there. And a 2 to run one more time. G. Metcalf nearly had that all come unstuck from the car behind him, the 44 car of Stanger. White flag is out now. We're going to race it out to the start finish line. Into 1 and 2 we go. Oh, Metcalf around. Stanger in the 44. Can he get by Oliver? Does. Checkered flag is out. Oh boy, who got it? Again, there's something we're going to have to have a look at. So B-main number 1 results on your screen unofficially. Walton, Malley, Plater and Stanger. Your top 4, Oliver, Bonzi, Wilson, Wise, Walsh and Walker. Your top 10. You go back to Metcalf, Chevelle, Murphy, Wineland, Schultz and Barbary. B-main number 2 will look like this. Luke Johnson and Trent Gosley on the front row. Row 2 going to be Rusty Ponting and Brad and Zach Hill, I think it is, in that 25 car. Cooper Norman and Max Norman in row 3. Row 4, Jared Burns and Adam Day. Row 5 will be Kyle Collins and Jeremy Kindrod. Row 6 will be Luke Kenny and Corey Steinhauser. Row 7, Jack Dunn and Cooper Howe. Dean Powell and Riley Olbach will make up row number 8. Again, drivers in heat race B-main number 2. Hopefully you guys learned not how to drive from B-main number 1. That was very, very ordinary to watch. Remember, iRacing green flag will start the race. Do not wreck your car after the race is done. Reminder about the pits. I'm going to close them. If you want to go in and attempt to get a fast repair and you don't come back out, that's your own fault. So consider the pits closed. I don't know what iRacing's done, but hopefully I haven't even gotten an answer at the minute. So, yep, pits are closed. Good luck. iRacing green will start the race. And I will be having a look at that last lap incident too, there on that first B main. All right, here we go. B main number 2, Luke Johnson and Trent Gosley on the front row. Ponting and Hilda in row 2. We go green. Johnson looking to get the drive by as here comes Gosley to the outside. Johnson works it down inside, nearly 3 wide. For 3rd, 4th and 5th position, Johnson will lead lap number 1. Gosley in 2nd. Here comes Ponting and Hilda. Look out, here comes Norman, both Max and Cooper as they work it down into turn number 3. And oh boy, there is a little bit of a parking lot developing. I don't know if there was contact there. We're having a look at this. He's low. Doesn't look like it from that angle. And then he just got loose. So he backed out of it. This will be the big thing on whether that car gains speed or not. Let's have a look at a different angle because this is not going to tell us from that shot. No, looking at that angle there, it doesn't get anywhere near him. Okay. And then he just snaps loose. Alright, so that one is going to go on Ponting in the 9 car. Car sort of snapped loose at the midway point of the back straightaway. There was a car already on the inside. He's already at the back anyway, so I'm going to line up wherever iRacing tells you to. We'll go 1 to green, and leader, it is your race to restart. Alright, let's try this one more time, shall we? B main number 2, that's 2 down and 10 to run. Luke Johnson, Trent Gosley. Sorry, it's Hilda. Then we go back to Gosley and Cooper Norman. That's your top 4 on the restart. Gosley to the outside of Hilda as they work it down into 3 and 4. Hilda looking to slide up. He does, parks it on the nose of Trent Gosley in that all black car. Here comes Norman in the 49 car. Look out. Whoa, boy, they keep it going. No, they're not going to anymore. Alright, so Hilda comes loose down there. And again, just contact. There was already a car to his outside. Right, that's going to go on the iRacing 25 car of Hilda. Everybody else get lined up to where iRacing tells you to, and we'll go green next time by off turn 4 anyway. So they are going to be 1 to green right now. Get a big thanks to, of course, Powri Racing Australia and Liddell Speedbowl, along with King Race Designs for their support in the series. Round 2 of 8. To the green we go, and we are underway. Oh, Hilda, it's going to be Johnson and Gosley, and we're going to stay green for the moment. No, there's our caution. Let's get that bin moved because I'm going to knock that over otherwise. Alright, I've said this, I can't tell you how many times, when it is nose to tail, I expect you to be nose to tail. I don't care if you are in 15th place, you do not go when the leader goes, you go when the car in front of you goes. Adam Day, you're going to get put to the end of line for passing about 3 cars before the start-finish line. Pretty sure I disqualified you a couple of weeks ago for the exact same incident. I don't want to have to do that again, so consider that your first and last warning. I'll take the laps away. We'll go 1 to green now. Where did this... Okay, so... Probably should have put Ponting to the back. I'll get him next one if he's there. All right, green flag is back out. One more time, B main number 2. Geez, it is a real scrappy affair. And well, we are going to go yellow very quickly one more time. Once again, Adam Day, you'll be ruled at fault for that one. That's your technically first official cause of a caution, seeing as though I put you to the back for jumping a start. Okay, well, iRacing tells you to. We'll take the laps away. And we'll be green off turn 4. Oh boy. So what is B main number 2 here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 here in Peevely, Missouri. Johnson and the Cooper Norman gonna get a good restart there on that inside line behind your pole sitter. But I'll tell you what, Trent Gosley as well, not giving up without a fight to the middle. He goes, they work it into 3 and 4. There's 5 to run. Norman, Johnson and Gosley. I think Norman had it at the start-finish line. Johnson tries to go back to the inside. Gosley around the outside. They're 3 wide for the lead. Down into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Three wide there. Pretty wide there again. They're both moving that way. His car's pointed down. He comes up. Mosley gets to the outside. And then had he not been there, yeah, well. We're coming back to one again. That one was actually going to be ruled as a racing deal. There was a number of factors involved in that one, so. So we're going to have 3 to run at the line. Gosley, Johnson and Norman, the 3 drivers. 3 out of the 4. Jared Burns in that 4th and final transfer position. Riley Olbach, Cooper Howell, Luke Kenny, Kyle Collins, Steinhauser and Ponting. The top 10. And somehow we've still got 15 cars on the racetrack. Burns trying to come after Johnson for the minor placing as he's now going to get around the outside. And Jared Burns is ripping around the top of the raceway. Somewhat 3/4 of the way up as we're going to go 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. Trent Gosley victorious in B main. Number 2, Jared Burns, Luke Johnson and Cooper Norman will be your top 4. Okay, let's do this 1 second. All right, the track is going to be open. I don't know how long I'm going to give you guys just yet, but for the moment, the track is open. All right, B main number 2 results look like this unofficially. Trent Gosley, Jared Burns, Luke Johnson, and Cooper Norman will be your top 4. Collins, Olbach, Steinhauser, Howe, Ponting, and Norman. That's Max Norman, sorry. Make up your top 10. Hilda, Kenny, Day, Kingjod, Dunn, and Pound will be the 16 cars. With that being said, we'll now take this opportunity to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt. We will come back, we'll pay some bills on the other side of this. Your main event of the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series, presented by Lake Liddell Speedbowl. Alright, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series presented by Liddell Speedbowl. Round number 2 here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to have a look at your starting lineup for tonight's 40-lap feature event. Brent Bullerman and Cruz McVie on the front row. Row number 2 going to be Oscar Ames and Nick Ryan. Row 3 going to be JJ Hamilton and Jordan McDonnell. Row number 4 is going to be Cobian and Cole Ferguson. Row 5 is going to be Jack Stokes and Nathan Vanderwacker. Row 6 will be Brock Thompson and Judd Munier. Row number 7, Zane O'Toole and Jason Crawford. Row number 8 going to be Blake Walsh and Curtis Jackson. Row number 9, Josh Walton and Trent Gosley. Row number 10, Cody Malley and Jared Burns. Craig Plater and Luke Johnson will make up row number 11. And Reece Stanger going to line up on the back row by himself. So, some penalties to come through from this one. So, first off, Cooper Norman has been disqualified for the event for not being in the correct position on that last restart under yellow flag conditions coming to the green. Seeing as though that he was out of line and had taken up a transfer position when it should have been single file. He's been disqualified, leaving, unfortunately, Kyle Collins just missing the show by 1. However, Kyle Collins is going to get 24th place points for tonight's feature event, and Cooper Norman will get 0 points for the A main and the B main, so scoring points only in the in the qualifying and heat races. Unfortunately, I can't adjust those on the fly. If I could adjust the server, I would, but with what we've been dealt, and with how many jobs I'm doing, it's either you guys have no broadcast or you do with what you got. And Trent Gosley was also double file, but he was running in second position at the time. So therefore, he has been given an earwell for this one. All right, round number 2 of the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series presented by Liddell Speedbowl. We'll come to the green off turn number 4. Brent Bullman, Cruz McVie on the front row, Oscar Ames, Nick Ryan, row number 2, and we are green. Okay, so next time we get to look at next time we have a caution, we're going to have to look at one of the restarts because I've just cleared a black flag that should have been cleared. Jordan McDonnell goes by Cruz McVie as they work it down into turn number 3. McDonnell is going to lead the way. Wait for timing and scoring to update itself. And there it is. There is the yellow flag coming out. So Jared Burns. Ooh. Not Jared's fault. A little further up. All right, well, that all started with the first bit of contact being caused by Curtis Jackson in the 27 car. So you're going to go to the back for that one because had your contact not have been made, we could have still been racing. Now there is a start that I'm going to look at. So he gets 1, and there is going to be 2 penalties handed out for jumping the starts. I've given everybody more than enough warnings about going when the car in front of you goes. There's going to be 2 cars. Zane O'Toole, you're going to be going to the end of the line, and Blake Walsh, you're also going to be going to the end of the line as well. Again, I've made it very crystal clear when it comes to rules about jumping the starts, guys. So, again, if I catch you doing it again, you're going to be parked for the remainder of the night. Alright, so consider yourselves 2 to green. Once we come on the front straightaway, I'm going to put it to 1 to green. Again, Code, if you've gone into pits, you're pretty much well done and dusted because it's not going to let you back out. I did give everyone a fair warning that if you do go into the pits, you're more than likely going to... race is going to be done. If for some reason you can come out, go for it, but if it doesn't let you, well, I told everyone at the start that basically the pits are going to be closed for the remainder of the night. Restart is on the leader, guys. Good luck. And back underway with 38 to run. Jordan McDonnell is going to lead from McVie, Bullerman, Ryan, and then Oscar Rames. Nice. Oh, Ames nearly got into the side of Bullerman. McVie lost the handle on that race car. Now Ferguson to the inside. JJ Hamilton starting to come through as well. Ooh, just slid up into the side of Van der Wacker. Right, it's going to go on the racing 24 of Cruz McVie, getting into the side of Nathan Van der Wacker. So McVie will get charged with the EOL. Again, a reminder about the pits. I'm pretty sure if you go in, it's not going to allow you to come back out. So you can basically all but say that the pits are closed. So again, I can't tell you how many times I have to give you guys fair warning about that one. Other than that, we'll go green off turn 4 next time by, which you guys should be 1 to green anyway. Right now anyway. Do what iRacing says. If it says double file, go double file. If it says single file, go single file, please. Alright, so how am I going to keep an eye on this one? V1 and Jackson 1. We'll give him 3. You know what? We'll give him the benefit of that. We'll give him 3 in the feature event. Alright, well, that's 4 down, 36 to run. McDonnell off into the sunset. He looks to put that 34 car right to the inside of Bullman as they work it down into turn number 3 and 4. We'll look to complete one more lap. Birds back to the pit area. Unfortunately, Walton, McVie, O'Toole going to bring up this field. Yes, we go yellow. Ooh. Alright, it's going to go on the iRacing 27 car of Curtis Jackson. That is 2 for you, Curtis. 1 more, and you're going to be parked for the night. So I'm going to give you guys 3 primary causes. You guys basically consider yourselves 2 to green if you aren't already 2 to green. I will clear, make it 1 to green, and yes, I will clear blacks that anyone gets. Anybody, if I find out that you are passing before the start finish line and I cleared your black for it, I will go and look at it at the next caution. And we are back underway. A main time. So we're only getting 2 lap stints for the moment. 2 laps and a caution. 2 laps and a caution. Let's see if we can break the cycle, break the drought. And I don't mean by 1 lap either. They're starting to work at top shelf in 3 and 4. Another lap in the books. Nick Ryan, Brent Pullman still going at it for the minor, placing for positions number 2 and 3. Ames and Ferguson. Ames down low, Ferguson upstairs. Ames has got 4th at the line, although Ferguson, gee, had a real red-hot crack at that one. Hamilton looks like he's gone back to the pits. No, in fact, he's just slowed. Alright, so that one is going to go on the 48 car. The 76 was already buried into the concrete wall. He really couldn't go anywhere else other than outside of the pits, but unfortunately the 48 car just moved up. He's already at the back of the field, so I'll take the laps away and we'll go 1 to green. At least we got 3 laps then before the caution came out, or 2 and a bit. So 31 to go. And we're back underway. A main time, so 9 in the books. 4 cautions so far. Brent Bullerman tried the middle of the speedway. Nick Ryan again working back to the top shelf. And oh boy, Ferguson gets into the back of him. And we will go yellow. He's way sideways. He's a lot more sideways than what Ferguson is. I don't know where Ferguson could have gone with that, because he was already slowing down. Look at the speed, look at the speed. So he's already dropped from, what's the speed into the corner? So he's already dropped his speed. So he's 10 miles an hour slower already. And look at the difference in the angle. Oh, what are we looking at there? Someone's back to the pits. Alright, so one of the cars that's involved is already back in the pits, unfortunately. I don't know where he could have gone with that one. So, let's go lights out and we'll go 1 to green. And back underway, a main event time here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 here in Peevely, Missouri. It's Jordan McDonnell leading from Brent Bullerman. And you go back to Oscar Raines. Blake Walsh is somehow up to position number 4. And we're only 11, make it 12 laps in. Gee, Walsh is going to be dynamite late in this race if he can keep that car straight as possible. He goes through the middle. Noonan goes through the middle. They'll slide it up nearly to the nearly to the concrete. Look out. JJ Hamilton upside down. And not his doing. Alright, so that one is going to go on the 69 car of Craig Play. We've got all sorts of squirrely off turn 4. Unfortunately, JJ Hamilton ended up upside down, which I believe that is going to pretty much end his night. Take the laps away. No, I don't need to, because you guys will go 1 to green. And one more time, let's try this one here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint. Let's throw a yellow on that one. Let's throw a yellow on that one. Alright, so I threw that one for a reason. The outside pole car was not the pole sitter. He was lining up out of position number 2. So, again, as per the rules that have been consistent with all series long, you were going to go to the tail end of the field. Alright, just catch up, drive past the pace car and catch back up to it. I'm going to, again, just keep extending the laps until we get this field behind the safety car. Now this may send you guys single file because I threw a caution. We've just come off a caution as well, so just keep that in mind. I'm going 1 to green. And back to green we go off turn number 4. We're only 15 in the books. We've still got 25 to run. Ames and Walsh going at it for the minor placings. Noon and Walton inside the top 5. Walsh slides up in front of Ames. Ames turns it back underneath him. And again, that battle for the minor placings, 2nd and 3rd going on right here on your screen. Kobe Noonan in the 26 car. And Curtis Jackson, who's been sent to the rear not once but twice tonight for being the primary cause. He's back up to position number 5. So good job by Curtis Jackson in the 11 car. Walsh and Ames again. Tennis match with the stylus slide jobs going at it. Ames nearly catches the left rear there of Jordan McDonnell, your race leader. Noonan, Scott Jackson on his inside. Walton and Crawford going at it. Crawford. Walton goes around. I think that was in the 81 car. And I think he just caught the wall by himself. He did. Alright, so unfortunately the cause for the caution has already left this server. Again, just one of those single car incidents that other people got caught up in. So one or two things are going to change next week, and I'll explain that after the broadcaster. I'll put a post out on the AFSR page. I'm going to go 1 to green. So we are going to be officially halfway home, 20 down and 20 to go. And green flag is back out here at I-55. Walsh with a slider on McDonnell and Ames. And this could be a really good three-car battle here for the top three positions. Curtis Jackson coming in, and no doubt they'll want to get involved in this little battle here to make it a five-way dance with a race lead. Ames is going to lead. Here comes McDonnell. Down into 3 and 4, and McDonnell's going to take back the race lead. At the start-finish line, another 2 in the books. 18 laps left to run. Ames and Walsh still going at it as they try to track down the 34 car of Jordan McDonnell. Ames slides up in front of McDonnell. They rub wheels at the midway point of the front straightaway. McDonnell with a slider on Ames. Oh boy, we are going to go yellow. Yes, we do. Let's go cockpit. Even looking at that, I can't see. Can't even see him there. So as long as he's holding his line, he's not going to get charged. And unfortunately, he comes from the bottom to the from the top to the bottom. All right, so upon review of the caution, the iRacing 1, the number 10 car of Blake Walsh comes from the top through the middle. There was a car on the middle of the racetrack. Again, looking at a number of cockpit angles, you can't see that there is a car that is going to come down as far as he did. So Blake will be charged with the EOL for that one, seeing as though he's at the back already. I'm going to take the laps away, and we'll go green again. And back to green we go. 16 to go. Round number 2 of the series. And gee, they were almost 4 wide there in the middle of turn number 1 and 2 as they were sliding their way through that first and second turn. Ames again pressuring the 34 car of Jordan McDonnell. But again, Jordan so good in these micro sprints. And what is now known as the Outlaws. The Outlaw sprints. Ames with a slider on McDonnell. Will he lead that lap? Yes, he will. Now Jordan's going to come back after Oscar down into 1 and 2. And your battle is on for the race lead once again. Just seems to be as the longer they go on, the better that the 34 car of Jordan McDonnell gets. But Oscar Ames proving that, well, he can hang with one of the best here on with the cars with no wings. And Jordan, again, he'll go from the top, cuts it down to the inside at the line. Jordan just led that lap, and again, he'll slide mid-track. Here comes Ames. Will Jordan go into protective mode? Yes, he does, down into turn number 3. That forces the hand of Oscar Ames to try a different route to get by that 34 car. Ames is going to go upstairs into 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Noonan and Crawford battle for positions 3 and 4. Ames with a slider attempt on McDonnell, but McDonnell, he's seen it coming and he took evasive action and he backed out of it as Ames back to the race lead we go. Noonan again running the little slider line through 3 and 4. Ames is still your race leader. He's probably only led a handful of laps. Everything else has belonged to the 34 car of Jordan McDonnell. Ames again going to set sail on the top into turn number 1. By the time McDonnell, by the time he sends it down through turn 2, he's mid-track, so running the cutback line opposite to what the slider line is happening. Noonan in position number 3 for the moment in the 26 car. Jason Crawford in that 12 car. Again, he's closing in. You can see there's only a couple of tenths of a second separating 3rd and 4th, and there's pretty much a similar sort of gap for 1st and 2nd. Geez, McDonnell getting those left side tyres down in the moisture into turn number 1. There'll be 5 to run. Oscar Ames leading the way over Jordan McDonnell, and Kobe Noonan will go yellow. Oh. Right, there we go. Alright, that's going to go on the iRacing 16, the 61 of Brock Thompson for that one. He just slid up into the side of Gosley. Hopefully, okay, we're 1 to green. So again, quickly do whatever iRacing says. It should be single file anyway, seeing as though we're inside a 10 to run. So Oscar Ames, Jordan McDonnell, Kobe Noonan, Jason Crawford, Brent Bullerman back to position number 5. Back racing here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. McDonnell around. Just as we were looking at something else on the other screen. Oh boy. See, that doesn't look... Starts there. It looks worse from each driver's perspective. Alright, so I'm getting different conflicts of looking at different drivers' perspective on this one. Again, without pinpointing either one of those drivers, and we're going to call that one as racing. We'll just line up where iRacing tells you to. I will go 1 to green, and Kobe Noonan, you have control of the field. So our first and second place cars are involved in a little incident. Well, Kobe Noonan, Lux of Fortune here tonight. I'm sure no doubt 10 laps ago he would have been just happy with the podium. Now all of a sudden finds himself restarting in the race to lead the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series presented by Liddell Speedbowl. Round number 2. Jason Crawford no doubt would love to go to victory lane here tonight. Van der Wacker goes to position number 3 now, gets by Stanger. Jackson, he's in 5th position for the moment. It's going to be white flag, 1 to go for your race leader. Noonan is 0.33 of a mile away from victory lane. 3 and 4 for the final time. Round number 2 here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Checkers the route. Kobe Noonan gets the win. Second will go to Jason Crawford. Nathan Van der Wacker home in 3rd position. Top 3 to Discord. It's going to be very quickly. Again, there'll be a rule. There's going to be something happening over the next week or so in regards to the series. I will release something on social media So just give me a couple of days to work on what I need to do. But top 3, quickly to Discord, please. All right, let's take a look at your feature race results. Kobe Noonan gets the win over Jason Crawford. Nathan Vanderwacker, your top 3. Curtis Jackson, Reece Stanger, your top 5. Brent Bullerman, 6. Trent Gosley, Judman, and Nick Ryan. Oscar Ames will be your top 10. Jack Stokes, Brock Thompson, Jordan McTinnell will finish in the last car on the lead lap. Blake Walsh, Josh Walton, Craig Plater, JJ Hamilton, Cole Ferguson, Luke Johnson, Chris McVie, Zane O'Toole, Jared Burns, Cody Malley were your 23 drivers in this one. Again, we'll chat to very quickly here, briefly, your top 3 here tonight from the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Home in third place tonight is the 88 car of Nathan Vanderwacker. And Wacker, third place here tonight. I guess when it's all said and done, that really wasn't the best race, but I tell you what, third place, nothing to hang your head about.
Oh, I'm definitely happy with that. My real mindset into going to these races, just play it super safe and be there after 40 laps. And I think I was involved in probably every wreck tonight. There's someone who just crashed in front of me, got nowhere to go. Happened multiple times, but in the end, the last few laps, just find your way through and ended up, on the podium. How good?
Well, no doubt a lot of people, a lot of sponsors you want to thank on this 88 car.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, all the boys in Discord. A good 1-3 finish for me and Kobe tonight. Hopefully we can, keep this run going and, hopefully go well in this championship. But yeah, obviously all of our sponsors as well: Pace Graphics, Pulse Apparel, Style Imagery, Australian Speedway Results, LCJ Carpentry. Thanks to yourself, Brett, for putting all this all on. It's really fun when we get some green flag laps. Hopefully we can get that next week because I really enjoy this stuff.
I'd like some green flag laps too, Wacker, but it seems like we're not getting it. Well done on third, buddy.
Cheers, mate. See you soon.
There we go, Nathan Vanderwacker home in third place. Home in second place tonight will be the 12 car of Jason Crawford. And Crawford, second place finish here tonight. Are you happy with that finish, buddy?
Yeah, that was all right. A bit hairy at stages there around that track. Two of those drivers are pretty loose, so
14th to second. That's not a bad drive, considering that you had to come through this field and this track again. The bottom side was working, the top was working for some drivers, and late in that race, you guys were just running the slider line.
Yeah, that's where I felt comfy. I down the bottom. Well, as I said, I'm not really the best in these micros, but that slider line was pretty cool. I think I was just talking to Kobe then, and it's like you had to pull it up middle turn to get it to come off the corner. And, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
Cool, well done on second place finish here tonight. Before we let you go, a lot of people, a lot of sponsors on this car you want to thank.
The boys back in Discord, MFD, Line Hall, Dominant Images, or Designs, Crawford Designs, and yourself for putting it on, and AFSR. Cheers, mate.
There we go, Jason Crawford, second place finisher here tonight from the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. We'll chat to your winner here tonight, driving the 26 car of Kobe Noonan. And Kobe, congratulations on this victory. I think with about 10 or 15 laps left to run, I'm sure you would have thinking, hey, a podium would be nice. But, I mean, when in the end, you get a little bit of luck, and luck's a fortune sometimes in Speedway, you come away victorious.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and tonight I was definitely lucky. I got swamped at the start. I had a shocking start and ended up right down the back, but managed to just stay out of trouble from then on out and pick off a few cars and get very lucky towards the end with the front guys taking themselves out.
I got to say, those last probably 4 or 5 laps, what was going through your mind there on that final restart?
Just protect that slider line. I knew Crawford was coming. He showed his nose a few times, and I just knew if I had to hit that line, and if I missed it, he was going to get past me. So I was just concentrating to hit that line and try and not make any mistakes.
Well, Kobe, congratulations on the victory, no doubt. Before we let you go, a lot of people, a lot of sponsors you want to thank on this 26 car.
First of all, big thanks to you for the broadcast and race control with the league. It's much appreciated. You do a really good job. Big thanks to all the Vortex boys and all the BBS boys for helping me out tonight. Congrats to Wacker and Croft on the podiums as well. And Vortex sponsors, got to thank Pace Graphics, Pulse Apparel, Styled Imagery, Australian Speedway Results, LCJ Carpentry, and Fleming Shock Technology.
Kobe, well done on the win, mate. We'll see you back next week.
Yeah, we'll do. See you then.
There we go, Kobe Noonan, your winner here tonight from the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 to wrap up round number 2 of the Powri Racing Australia Micro Sprint Non-Wing E-Series presented by Liddell Speedbowl. Round number 2 is done. We'll be back next week. I don't know what track we're going to be at, but there'll be some changes to make when it comes to this league. All right, well, that will wrap us up here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We will see you next time, but until then, on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night.